or welcome back to Montreal in Real Life. I'm Montreal and this is Information in Real Life, and today I'm gonna be telling you something. Sorry if that was abrasive. It's just I'm feeling pumped up, I'm feeling energized. I did yoga today. I'm gonna keep this one short for you because there's only one really major key. Accusations are only... Oh, hi baby. Baby! She wants to come. She's making a lot of appearances lately, huh? Whoa, oh, Belle. Say hi. Okay, there's only one major key. Accusations are only confessions, okay? The little boy in us got it right. When you point one finger out, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Do you get it? Anyways, let me insert a video while I get my cat off me.
If you're being accused of something that you have never done and would never do, it is a certainty that the person accusing you has done it, would do it, or is doing it right now. Projection is the closest thing to a confession that you will ever get from a narcissist.
And that's basically all I have to say today. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. When a narcissist accuses you of something, they're probably the ones who are actually doing it, okay? And this goes for a lot of people, not just narcissists. I feel like in my life, at least, it always be the ones who don't have anything or aren't doing what you're doing, who have something to say about you and what you're doing. You know, it's always the people who don't have it, that don't want you to have it either. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I read this great line yesterday. I started reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, which I bought a long time ago, but I just now started reading it. I just now started reading a bunch of books I bought. But anyways, the quote was, in the long run, the bakers and the shepherds become so important to people, more important than their own personal journey. So basically what he's saying is everybody worrying about someone else and not focusing on themselves, okay? I guess that is kind of different than how the narcissist will accuse you of something. So never mind. But also, people be like that. So yeah, a narcissist will basically tell you that you're doing something. You're yelling at me, or you're trying to change me, you're keeping me locked inside, when they're the ones who are doing it to you, okay? And psychologically, it does make you think oh, am I doing that? You know, oh, I don't want to be mean to them, so maybe I need to change how I am. And it's literally no, it's them, it's literally them, and you can't change them, you can't change for them, you have no control over their responses and their reactions, because they're crazy and you're not gonna understand it. But I think that's a really helpful tip. You know, it's in Bill Eddy's High Conflict Personalities in Dispute Resolutions book that I mentioned way earlier in this series. I'll put the link to his book again in this video, because he also gives some tips on how to manage and mitigate it, and just kind of take it as, overall he's saying take it as information. Take what they're saying as information, aka the confession, and also just give them information. You can't really try and solve it for them. Again, that's the theme throughout this whole thing, is you can't really do anything about it for them. You can only give them information. So you could do something if they're saying oh, you're speaking too loudly to me, right? It's because they're the ones speaking loudly to you. Okay, so when you got the confession, you have the information. They're concerned about speaking loudly. And you can just give them more information back. You could say okay, we should both speak quietly. Or you could just say okay, thank you for the information, even. You don't even have to put out a suggestion, to be honest. That's a lot of work in itself. You could just be okay, thank you for the information, but don't take that as something that you need to change. Don't take that as true. Literally don't take anything the narcissist says as something that's true about you. Alrighty, that is my major key for today, and I hope that you found this video helpful, informational, wait, no, I said it right the first time, or interesting in any way. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. What? The cat's looking at me. Stop it. Stop. Judgmental.